Good morning. You're watching a very special Mother's Day edition of Inside Texoma. I'm Kaylee Pfeifferling. If you're waking up this morning thinking, oh my gosh, I forgot to get something for mom today, don't worry, we have you covered. We're going to talk breakfast in bed. Alicia Jerome from United Market Street is going to show us how to whip up some breakfast. We've got flowers covered for you. We've got your cards covered for you, as well as events here in Texoma. So we have got you covered for Mother's Day today. Let's start with breakfast, shall we? Alicia, thanks for joining me this morning. Tell us what you got here. We got a wide range of things.
Absolutely. So if you woke up this morning and you're like, oh dear, I have forgotten.
Right.
These are some really simple ingredients that you may even have on hand, or you can just quickly run up to Market Street and grab. Our first is cherry almond oatmeal. And depending on who tastes it, sometimes people say it's cherry almond cookie dough oatmeal. So
both sound amazing.
Exactly. So just for sake of time, in this pot here, I've already combined oats, water, and some milk.
Okay.
Brought it to a simmer, let it cook for about 3 minutes. Added a whole sliced banana. Now the trick here with the banana is it adds creaminess. So sometimes you've seen people like, they'll freeze a banana and then puree it and it makes like a frozen ice cream. There's the same kind of effect here, is it creates this really flavorful mouthfeel to the oatmeal. Okay.
So do you put the frozen banana in, or you just
a whole
fresh? Okay. All right.
And then I mashed it up in
there.
there.
I see it in there. Okay.
Yes. So I'll have you add that brown sugar.
Okay.
And then about a teaspoon of vanilla.
Alrighty.
And we'll just combine all of that together. And this is going to be such a great breakfast for mom because with the oats, they're super filling because of the fiber. The banana is also some fiber. In a second here, we're going to add some almonds and cherry, which also have fiber.
Right.
So this is going to be something that mom doesn't have to spend her afternoon going to the gym. She can feel really proud of what she ate for breakfast.
Yeah. And I love oatmeal in the morning just because it has such a feel-good effect to it. You just feel good when you eat oatmeal, and a hot oatmeal at that. It just tastes good and feels good. Okay, so what do we add next?
Right. So if you want to eat it right away, you can just go ahead and put that right in that bowl. Now, let's say that mom decides that she loves this recipe. You can make it ahead of time. You can say, I've put it here in some mason jars, and I just put it in the refrigerator overnight. So let's say even for breakfast during the week, you could grab one of those real quick, like eat it in the car or at the office, on the way to school. So we have the oatmeal here.
Okay. Now
we're going to add some of my favorite cherries. This is cherry season at Market Street.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get so excited.
And they look so good, too. I mean, the cherries this season look amazing. They have a really deep, rich red color to them.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. That red color actually comes from an antioxidant called anthocyanins. And you don't have to pronounce it and you don't have to remember it. But they provide this great antioxidant, anti-inflammatory effect in our body. And I know every mom, stress creates inflammation, so let's add more cherries.
The more cherries, the better. Yeah.
So I'll let you top however many cherries you want on there.
Okay.
A cup is only 90 calories, so you cannot go wrong. You're not going to overindulge in cherries there.
Yeah.
And it's such beautiful color. Mom's going to get so excited. She's going to think life is a bowl of cherries, right?
I love that.
And then you can just top it there with some of those pretty almonds. And literally this takes about 5 minutes to make in the morning.
And how impressed would your mom be if you brought this in breakfast in bed style to her?
Yes.
I mean, that looks so good. And this is something easy enough for the kids to do. Kids, you'll probably have to have maybe an older sibling help you kind of make the oatmeal, or dad, if he's up early. Might have to have him help you make it. But as far as the cherries and the almonds and all that kind of stuff, kids can do it.
Super easy.
Yeah.
And then you and I were talking earlier about this amazing handy
I know.
tool.
I didn't even know this thing existed, and I'm obsessed with it.
So periodically we'll carry one like this at Market Street, or you can get it at your favorite kitchen store. You got it, you've already mastered it.
Yep, you just put the cherry in it, and then, I don't want it to fly out, but press down, and the pit comes right out.
And it saves your hands. They won't be red the rest of the afternoon.
I know. I love this contraption, and it's fun.
Right, and so that'll be another one great for the kids to use,
I know.
for sure.
Yep.
So there we have the cherry almond oatmeal for breakfast.
Right, one idea right here.
So then this is another one. Let's say you don't even have time to cook. This requires no heating whatsoever.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to have you help me make this. We just took some light cream cheese, and I let it come to room temperature, just sitting out here in the bowl. I'll let you add some powdered sugar.
All this?
Yep.
Okay.
And then a little bit of vanilla extract.
Okay.
And then we're both wearing black here, but watch out for the.
I know. We'll get a little messy this morning. It's all right.
So you can see it doesn't take...
If you get a little messy, that just shows Mom you've been hard at work in the kitchen, right?
Exactly. It makes it show a little bit of effort there, right? So, I mean, that is literally all the work that is required.
It smells good. That
So,
vanilla.
yes, and sometimes I'll even use almond extract, and it's creates such a richness to it. I love it. So this is also our Market Street all-natural Swiss muesli bread. And as a dietitian, I'm gaga for this because there's 3 grams of fiber per serving. So again, I'm all about the fiber.
Right.
Keep us full and lasting all morning long.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about this bread. Say it again, the muesli?
Swiss muesli.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that just because, and you can see kind of the grains in it, and what is this?
Some of the dried fruits.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It looks like dried fruit.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cranberries. It's really, it comes out beautiful. I've even had people make like grilled cheese, like a kind of a
Ooh, that
sweet and
sounds
savory
good.
grilled cheese. So, so here again, we can even use some of these cherries. You can have the kids decorate. You can do just all strawberries. You could add some blueberries, cherries. Again,
Yeah, the cherries.
I'm
I'll
all
put cherries on
excited, of course, as the dietitian, all the color that we're adding to this. Lots of antioxidants, lots of vitamins, minerals. And so again, easily you could take this in there. Mom's going to be so excited. Look how beautiful it is.
Yeah, that is really pretty.
I mean, this may even work for Memorial Day is coming up. Red, white, and blue here.
Right.
So easy, so simple. And again, we're adding more fruit, more color.
Yep.
We've made it.
And then you have honey here. Can we
Thank you.
chop
Yes.
some with honey? Yeah.
So some people would prefer to use honey instead of the powdered sugar. So that's an option
Okay.
there too. But I like it. Sometimes I'll use half the powdered sugar, and then just for beautification purposes, just like a little bit drizzle of honey there. And I think it just
So
Right?
good.
You can even
so
add the
easy and
almonds.
so good. Oh yeah, you can add the almonds on it. Yeah, it's so easy, and it smells good. It looks good. If I brought this into my mom, she would think I bought it probably.
exactly.
She would not believe that I made that because it looks like it takes more effort than it actually does.
Yes, yes, and it comes out so pretty for
Yeah.
sure. So again, all of these items can be bought at Market Street. Don't hesitate on the cherries. I'm so excited about cherry
Yeah.
season for sure.
Look for this bag.
Yes. And then let's say you've decided you're going to eat breakfast out, or you're going to go get a breakfast burrito at Market Street.
Okay, yeah. Those are
That
popular.
You don't have time to cook at home or whatever.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring a couple of things that we are now carrying in our dish department, also in our floral. I'm crazy for succulents. Let me tell you, Kaylee, I have a black thumb. Like anything that comes into my house dies. And these are so friendly, requires so little maintenance. You just put it inside, near light, and the soil likes to be like moderate to dry. So that's great for me where I'm like, it's been a week. I don't think I've watered my plants, you know?
I'm the same exact way. I can't keep anything living. A plant, I mean, yeah, it has no hope in my house. But succulents, though, are becoming a lot more popular. You're going to see them a lot of different places, and they use them for so many different things, including, this beautiful arrangement here with different succulents in it.
And we carry each of these individually. You can make them yourself. But again, I'm like, oh, thank you. This already is beautiful.
No,
I'll
yeah.
take that.
I'll take that one, yeah.
And then if you're inspired by the whole fixer-upper style, we're carrying a lot of these things for home decor, pillows, all sorts of things that you can literally just pick up, ready for mom. She'll think you thought of this weeks in advance.
I know, right? And if you haven't been to Market Street lately, they have so many of these like home decor items that you can choose from, and they're so unique looking, and I feel like you don't really find them anywhere else. When I go in there, I have to kind of keep myself away from the home decor section and like focus on the groceries, because I find myself wandering over there and thinking, oh, that's cute. So many different things over there.
Oh, my God, and they're constantly changing.
Right.
I love to walk in there and I tell people they should just deposit my paycheck right back into the stores because I'm going to buy it anyways.
I know.
So.
And another thing I like about all this, including this, is the price on it. I mean, oatmeal, not that expensive. This bread, not that expensive. The fruit, not that expensive.
Right.
So you're not going to be spending a whole lot of money when you make these things.
And the cleanup is so simple, especially for the oatmeal. I mean, literally used a pot and a bowl, and my goodness, if you need to use a paper bowl,
Right.
Maybe we could class it up for mom a little bit there. But even here, I mean, all we did was dirty this bowl and a plate again, So again, mom will appreciate not coming back into the kitchen with a sink full of plates and dishes.
that she has to do. Right. Anything else that you want to say about Mother's Day? And I know you guys are open Mother's Day, and a lot of places are closed. So Market Street is one of the places that are open. So you can get all the breakfast stuff and these items here.
Absolutely. We'll have United, Market Street, we got you covered.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep. Anything else that you want to say about it? Maybe something that we're forgetting or other options there over that Market Street? I know there's a ton, but.
There is, and we've just started to bring in some of our, what we call stone fruits, so like peaches and plums, and you'll begin to see those. Those would also make a really great option. I'm just really partial to the cherries. As soon as I hit the shelves, I was attacking them,
I know.
So go crazy, get creative, whatever mom's favorite fruit is, like feel free to customize this for her for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what would look good on this kind of breakfast in bed tray? Bright flowers. And we're going to talk about flowers after the break. Alicia, thanks for joining us this morning and whipping up all this wonderful looking food.
So glad to be here.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back to this special Mother's Day edition of Inside Texoma. Mother's Day just isn't Mother's Day without flowers, right? Well, here at Flowers by Basket Case in Wichita Falls, they've been working hard to get orders petal perfect.
Thank you for calling the Basket Case. This is Jody.
It's one of the busiest times of the year for Flowers by the Basket Case in Wichita Falls.
What did you want the card to say?
Co-owner Jody Camp is busy taking orders for Mother's Day just days before the holiday.
Some people order a couple weeks, but most people wait till the week of, which is fine.
Whether you buy them ahead of time or wait until the last minute, it seems like everyone is buying mom flowers.
20, 35, 40.
According to the National Retail Federation, more than 2/3 of us will celebrate Mother's Day by buying flowers. That's why it's all hands on deck for Jody and her crew.
We always pull in extra help with deliveries and things like that.
In fact, we caught a glimpse of this on the calendar in the shop. The day before Mother's Day, the words, "Everybody works."
Mother's Day is our second biggest floral holiday behind Valentine's Day.
With hundreds of different flowers and a variety of different arrangements to choose from, Camp says it's all about color.
This time of year, it's just really bright and cheerful flowers, and with it being springtime, there's a lot of really pretty flowers available. So we do the spring mixes.
All to show Mom just how much she means to us.
I think just sending anything that can brighten someone's day and show them that you're thinking about them, and moms love that.
Up next, we have a card making specialist in studio to show us how to make the perfect card for Mom. Stay tuned. Welcome back and good morning on this Mother's Day. You're watching Inside Texoma. Okay, we've covered breakfast in bed, we've covered the flowers. Now you need a card to go with all the stuff that you're getting Mom for Mother's Day today, and what better than making Mom your very own handmade card. I have Lori Munson, card making extraordinaire, with me this morning. Lori, tell me, first give us a little background on how and why you decided to start making your own cards.
Well, I started making cards back in 2006, and having a very high-stress job with IT manager in a law firm, my HR director came to me and she says, "You need an outlet." And so she brought me to one of her card classes, and I've been hooked ever since. It's kind of like my happy place. So even today, even though I'm retired, I still have my little happy place that I go to. Go to my desk, pull out my paper, my inks, and my markers, my punches, ribbon, whatever I can find.
Yeah.
And I go to work on making cards. So
Perfect. And you're going to show us how to make a Mother's Day card this morning. And a lot of this stuff you probably have lying around in your house. So kind of take notes as you're watching this and make one for Mom, but maybe before she wakes up this morning. So we have these Mother's Day cards up here, and we're going to recreate this Mother's Day card. Lori's going to kind of help me through this, and I am artistically challenged, so we'll see how mine turns out. If I can make it, you know you can make it.
that is so true. Everybody becomes very intimidated when they think they're going to make a card
Right.
or paint or whatever. If I can make a card, anybody can make a card, and that is so true. What we're going to do is you take an 8.5 by 11 piece of construction paper. A lot of people have construction paper at home, okay? So take that and you just cut it in half, okay? And that makes your 5.5 by 4.25 card, okay? You take it and you're just going to fold it, and I think I've already folded yours for you, okay? And we're just going to let you do the rest of this because it's going to be just so easy, okay? So what we're going to do is I've brought some stamps. Now you can take markers and just write Happy Mother's Day on there. I just happen, because I'm so into it, I have a ton of
You've got a ton of
stamps
supplies
and everything, exactly, okay? So we're just going to ink this up, and I'm just going to ink this up for you. Now the secret to stamping, though, is that you don't want to rock your stamp, okay? You're just going to want to just kind of kiss it on the paper.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
I can do that.
You can do this. You can do that.
I think I can handle.
All right. Just make sure your paper's flat.
Let me see which one I'm recreating here. Okay, this is the one I'm recreating. We'll see.
So it's going to go down. No,
this side?
On the other side.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
It's really easy. There you go.
Okay.
How perfect
Ta-da!
is that? Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the two flowers that I've already punched out for you, okay? And we're going to glue those together, okay? And it's real easy. You're just going to take some ink, just take that and just kind of dab it in the center. Make sure that you get enough in there. Pump it a little bit. There you go. I love this glue because
I was going to
it
say, I've
doesn't
never
run
seen
or
that
anything. This is perfect for little kids. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Now you're going to take this wonderful tool that we have here, tweezers.
Oh, okay.
And take your little pearl there and put it in the center. You have to kind of grab it. There you go.
Okay.
It looks harder than it is, but it's just.
No.
I mean, how
this is
easy is that?
these are simple steps.
I mean, very, very simple. Okay. So now you're just going to place it on the card. Again, use the glue to put it on there.
And all of this stuff, if people don't have this stuff at their homes,
right,
you can get it at any craft store, I'm assuming?
You can get it at any craft store, exactly. For Mother's Day, a lot of people have computers and printers at home, so what you can do is you can go online and just Google flower templates. And that's what I had done here for demonstration to show the different kind of flowers. You can even do butterflies. So you,
oops, that's all right.
So you can do butterflies. You can also do flowers.
Okay.
And you can print these out on colored construction paper, or you can print them out on white and have the kids color them with any markers, crayons that they have at home. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So a lot of people, if their mother sews or even if they have hair ribbons, they can use any kind of ribbon to make this bow on the card. And what you're going to do is you're just going to basically take it and you're going to wrap it around like I've done here.
Okay.
Okay?
All righty.
And tie your best bow.
We'll see how this looks, but.
These are very simple to make, even for kids, you know, so it's really good.
Here's something that will probably make you feel better. No matter how it looks, I'm sure your mom's going to appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. What mother doesn't like a homemade gift from their kid?
All the cards I made my mom when I was younger, she still has.
Oh, yeah.
They keep them. Okay.
And just kind of futz with the ribbon a little bit. Even Dad can help you make these cards so that Mom doesn't have to be involved if he's around to help you do that. So, and you can put it nice on the tray so that it looks really, really pretty.
Yeah.
How easy was that?
That was super easy, and less expensive, I'm sure, than buying a normal card.
It is, very much so. A lot of kids have all of these things in their craft rooms or their moms. Glue, ribbon, paper. If you don't have any kind of flowers or anything, print it off on the internet on some colored paper, print it off on white, let them do their little coloring on it to personalize it, cut it out. Mom or Dad will want to help them out with any kind of scissors or anything.
Right.
And just glue it together. It's very simple, very quick. And it's a personal gift. Moms,
that's right.
As you said, moms love personal gifts, anything that's made.
Absolutely. And you brought several other cards here that you've made for different occasions. And you told me this earlier, but tell everyone when's the last time you bought a card from a store?
Since I started making them in 2006. I make my own Christmas cards, Easter cards, birthday cards, wedding cards. I made my daughter's wedding invitations to be sent out. We decorated the whole thing. So it's a love, and it's a lot of fun to be creative. It's just, to be creative is your imagination is your limit.
Yeah.
So if you have an imagination, you can make anything.
And that just blew my mind when you said you haven't bought a card for that long, because I buy cards all the time, birthday, anniversary, thank you cards. I mean, you buy cards for every, I do anyway, for any and every occasion. And these, what did you say this costs you, like 25 cents or
Less
something?
than 25 cents.
Hello. I mean, you're saving so much money when you do that. And everyone can use some extra money in their pocket, right?
Yeah.
Who couldn't? This is another idea that Lori made for us, another just Mother's Day idea. Oh, and show everyone this Mother's Day survival kit, because I loved that idea.
This is a little poem that I found on the internet, and it's just a Mother's Day survival kit, and you can put things in here. It's a heart because you're loved so very much, paper clip for all the times you've helped me hold everything together, an eraser to remind you that we all make mistakes, rubber bands to help you be that flexibility is the key. Tissue for all the times you've dried my tears. Smarties to thank you for all this good advice you've given me. Puzzle piece because things wouldn't be complete without you. So this is something you can print out, cut out, put some flowers on there, and it's got everything in here for your mom.
And once again, the majority of this stuff, you probably don't even have to leave the house today. You can probably find it sitting around the house.
Absolutely.
And just throw it in a paper bag, and there you go. There's a Mother's Day gift.
gift.
I know, instant gift. And something that she's going to like, because once again, it comes from the heart and it's handmade. And that's really, I think, what moms want is for kids to kind of show their personal side, show their creativity, and make something for them.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anything else that you want to tell us about card making, or I know you do card making classes in Burke-Burnett.
I do card making classes on the fourth Monday night of every month, and it's at St. John the Divine Anglican Church there in Burke-Burnett. We use their parish hall, and it's 4 cards for $7. You can't buy 4 cards for $7.
No, you can't.
And you get the envelopes with them as well. I cut all the paper for you and punch everything. So all you're really doing is you're assembling it, you're punching it, you're stamping, just as you did today.
Okay. So,
and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
If people are interested in your class, where should they go?
They can go to www.stampingupsweetpea.com. Okay. And actually, you can just Google my name, as you did.
I know.
And it'll pop up. And so I have I've got a blog, and I've got a Facebook page, and a website that you can go to.
Okay, so Google Lori Munson, get a hold of her, try and find out when she has these classes, because you're gonna make some awesome cards, amazing cards that you're gonna use and you're gonna send to people, and they're gonna be impressed.
Yes, they will.
Because you can say, I made that, so they're gonna be impressed. Thank you for joining me this morning. This has been awesome. I feel inspired to go make my own card now.
Well, great. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming up, we're going to take a look at some more, some community events going on in the area today on Mother's Day. Good morning on this Mother's Day Sunday. We're taking a look at some Mother's Day events going on today throughout Texoma. Over at the J.S. Bridwell Ag Center, they have 5-star barrel racing going on today from 2 until 5 o'clock. This event is free. Good news for those of us trying to save a little bit of money on this Mother's Day. Here's a couple of ideas for Mother's Day gifts. Seussical the Musical just opened up yesterday at the Wichita Theater. They have 2 weekday showings tomorrow and Tuesday. Tickets are $10 a person. So stay at home today, let Mom have the day to relax, and treat her to a day of fun tomorrow. By the way, you can print off those tickets and put them in her Mother's Day card. Just an idea there for you. Here's another idea. The global smash hit musical Mamma Mia is coming to Wichita Falls this Tuesday. This has all the ABBA songs Mom loves. Ticket prices range from $35 to $95. Get tickets today for this showing at Memorial Auditorium. Mom is going to love it, trust me. Those are just a couple of ideas of things to do with Mom. For more, you can go to our website, newschannel6now.com. From all of us here at News Channel 6, we hope you have a great Mother's Day. We'll see you back here next week for another episode of Inside Texoma.